Welcome to Alabama A&M Football Review with head coach Sam Shade. Highlights, exclusive team interviews, and behind-the-scenes access to Huntsville's only D1 program all season long. We're breaking down the plays, reliving the big moments, and getting you geared up for the next big battle. It's more than just football. It's 150 years of Bulldog pride. And now join us on our journey with our host, Ty Floyd.
Welcome to the Football Review. I'm your host, Ty Floyd. Alabama A&M fell to Jackson State in the Gulf Coast Challenge 57-24. The Bulldogs were in it early, but after some explosive plays and nearly 400 yards rushing, the Tigers were able to pull away. Now 3-3, the Bulldogs will turn the page and look forward to homecoming. We're going to discuss the Gulf Coast Challenge and homecoming with head coach Sam Shade.
We are Alabama A&M University, a world-class institution where future leaders prepare to make their impact on the world. Here, education isn't just about learning, it's about leading, with nationally recognized programs in STEM, agriculture, business, and the arts. We are inspired by our rich heritage and bold future, carrying the spirit of the Hill with excellence. Alabama A&M University. Start here, go anywhere.
To compete at the highest level, our athletes need world-class facilities, top-tier resources, and the tools to succeed, on and off the field. That's why we're raising funds for a brand new practice pavilion, an all-season space where our Bulldogs can train, sharpen their skills, and prepare for greatness year-round. Alabama A&M has built a legacy of Bulldog excellence. We're taking the next step. Whether your passion is football, basketball, track, or beyond, your gift makes a direct and lasting impact. Together, we can create a future where every Bulldog has the resources to succeed.
Welcome to week 6 of the Football Review. I'm Ty Floyd along with Alabama A&M head coach Sam Shade. Coach, let's go ahead and get into it. It's a tough loss yesterday against Jackson State, 57-24. Team came out swinging early on. What did you see in those opening drives that gave you confidence?
Well, first off, the end of the first quarter, the score was 10-7. But, offensively, we kind of got a slow start. We had that first series where we had a fumble. One of our offensive linemen hit Quad Brown. We fumbled the ball deep in our territory. But our defense goes out and gets a stop and holds them to a field goal. That was encouraging. And then, we had 3 series where we were 3 and out after that. And, we gave up a touchdown that made it 10-0. But then we get it going offensively and we move the ball downfield and, we score and make it 10-7. So we end the first quarter 10-7, but it just really got away from us after that.
Quad Brown came back from an injury. Early on in the game, he connected with multiple receivers. How important was it for him to establish rhythm early on, coming back from an injury?
Well, it was very important. He had a pretty good week of practice. Still wasn't 100% going into the ball game, but just him getting out there and being able to move the offense was encouraging, at the beginning of the game.
The defense came out with energy in the first quarter. What was the message to that unit as they started the game against such a tough Jackson State team?
Well, we knew going into the ball game that they were a very talented team, offense, defense, and special teams, and we knew we were going to have great execution and great effort in order to have a chance in the ball game.
Midway through the second quarter, Jackson State started to take control. What adjustments did you try to make as they began to find their rhythm offensively?
Well, defensively, we tried a number of things. We played some zone, we played some man coverage. We tried to blitz them. Just tried to change it up. Tried not to, show them the same thing each time. But they had a lot of success. Their quarterback did a great job of, just handling every situation we threw at him in that second quarter.
Speaking of Jacobian Morgan, he got it done in the air and on the ground. What made him tough to defend as he started to get going?
Well, he's got a good supporting cast. He's got a really good group of receivers, got a really good group of running backs, and their offensive line is pretty good. So, they've just got a, really good offensive group over there. And, they gave him time to make plays and find receivers. And, we just didn't do a great job in coverage at times, giving up those 2 touchdowns by the air in the second quarter.
You get Quad Brown back, but another offensive weapon in Trey Abner did not play. How much did his absence affect what you wanted to do offensively?
Well, Trey was a big part of our offense. Every week he's been a big part of it, and losing him this past week in practice, that was tough for us. But we got a next man up mentality, and Donovan Price had to step up into that role, that Trey Abner role. Also Donovan Payne, and they both played a lot of football. But yeah, we did miss having Trey Abner out there.
Thank you so much, Coach Shade. We'll be back with more after the break.
To compete at the highest level, our athletes need world-class facilities, top-tier resources, and the tools to succeed, on and off the field. That's why we're raising funds for a brand new practice pavilion, an all-season space where our Bulldogs can train, sharpen their skills, and prepare for greatness year-round. Alabama A&M has built a legacy of Bulldog excellence. We're taking the next step. Whether your passion is football, basketball, track, or beyond, your gift makes a direct and lasting impact. Together, we can create a future where every Bulldog has the resources to succeed.
Dear Bulldogs, look at you. 150 years of get up and go. And are you done yet? No. See, back in 1875, all we had was our belief. No voice, no right to dream. But now, everyone wants us on their team. So let's power forward and give back. With you on board, our legacy is right on track. Love the future.
Alabama A&M University, founded in 1875 by Dr. William Hooper Council, is a proud historically black college and university and a leading 1890 land-grant institution. Located on the Hill in Huntsville, Alabama, AAMU offers more than 60 undergraduate, graduate, and certificate programs led by a diverse, world-class faculty. With over 50 student organizations, a vibrant campus life, and a powerful network of accomplished alumni, AAMU is where students are inspired, supported, and transformed. Alabama A&M University, where history meets excellence and students thrive.
Welcome back to the Weekly Football Review. I'm your host, Ty Floyd, here with number 63, our center, Elias Cloyd. Thanks so much for joining us today.
Thanks for having me.
So as one of the leaders up front, how do you feel about how the offensive line has performed this season?
Honestly, we have been performing pretty good, but not to our standard, as Coach Dennis Alexander has told us. But we haven't been perfect, and we could be better. So hopefully we can do it coming into more of the next games.
You faced some tough defenses already this year. What has been the key to the Lions' consistency, success in protecting the quarterback, and then also opening lanes in the run game?
Honestly, I think it's like our communication. On the line, we talking like a whole bunch with quarterback to left tackle, left guard, me, right guard, right tackle. Like we make sure we communicate in order before I even snap the ball.
Midway through the season, you guys have experienced some adversities, but what's your sense of where this offense can go?
Honestly, as Coach Shade and Coach Alexander, we haven't even put up a full 4 quarters, and we've been a pretty dangerous offense, honestly. But as soon as we put those 4 quarters up together, we can be very dangerous and just keep on continuing.
Okay, so you talk about y'all being dangerous. How excited are you in knowing that potential as you continue into SWAC play?
I think for our potential is really going up there. We're a young offense. Young offense. Like some people just now starting, some people, even some like redshirt freshmen coming up. But I think if we get more connected somehow, our potential would go skyrocket.
As the center, you are the tone center. How do you keep the guys motivated up front week after week, especially after a tough stretch like Bethune-Cookman and Jackson State?
Honestly, I'm not one of those loud type of leaders. I'm a cool, and if they see me going everywhere, erratic and everywhere, but if I just look forward, just be calm and just keep calling what I do, they'll follow, and we can continue through this tough stretch that we're having.
So you're one of those lead by example type guys rather than your more vocal leaders. I think we'll leave that to Tyquez Richardson to be the loud one.
Yeah, he's the very loud one. Super loud one.
Super loud, yes. I can hear it from the press box. But looking ahead to homecoming and the rest of conference play, what do you want fans to know about this group and what you're building for the future?
I think the fans, they should not really judge us by this tough stretch that we're having, but we're a young team. We just got a new coaching staff, and I think we just need time to mesh together, and we can both be dangerous on offense and defense.
All right, so now we're going to get to know Elias Cloyd a little bit. We know that being a center takes toughness, focus off the field. What do you do to kind of relax and recharge?
Me, I like to sleep. That's just me. Every time I get done with class, knocked out. Or I like to go out. I like to do go-kart racing.
Okay.
I'm not one of those types. I play basketball too a little bit. I just shoot around. Yeah.
All right. right. It's pretty well balanced there. And then I would like to know, if you weren't playing football, what sport would you play?
Oh, basketball.
Basketball,
Yeah,
for sure.
I didn't play football till like freshman year of high school.
Wow,
Yeah,
okay.
I'm pretty young to football. So I thought I was going to be, going to college for basketball, but it was a little too short. Um, I got into football and, got to college, going into college for football. So,
All right, cool. Now, football stops one day. When you look forward to your life, what career do you want to have? What are some of your goals and your aspirations?
I'm hoping to become an environmental scientist. I want to either work in the national forest, national park, and my concentration for my degree is plant science. So I want either studying plants at the forest or in a park.
Wow. Okay. A 6'5" center, tone setter on the offense, and eventually working in a national park studying plants. A very well-rounded guy. Elias Cloyd, thank you so much for joining us on the Weekly Football Review. We hope to see you again, and good luck in homecoming.
Yes, ma'am. Glad to be here, and thank you for having me.
Of course. We'll be right back after the break.
We are Alabama A&M University, a world-class institution where future leaders prepare to make their impact on the world. Here, education isn't just about learning, it's about leading. With nationally recognized programs in STEM, agriculture, business, and the arts. We are inspired by our rich heritage and bold future, carrying the spirit of the Hill with excellence. Alabama A&M University. Start here, go anywhere.
For 150 years, Alabama A&M has built a legacy of Bulldog excellence. Now, we're taking the next step, building a championship-caliber athletics program. To compete at the highest level, our athletes need world-class facilities, top-tier resources, and the tools to succeed on and off the field. That's why we're raising funds for a brand new practice pavilion, an all-season space where our Bulldogs can train, sharpen their skills, and prepare for greatness year-round. Your support will also help us upgrade locker rooms, enhance training spaces, and ensure every Bulldog is equipped for victory. And through the AAMU Collective, we're expanding name, image, and likeness opportunities, helping our athletes benefit from their dedication while continuing to represent Alabama A&M with pride. Whether your passion is football, basketball, track, or beyond, your gift makes a direct and lasting impact. Together, we can build champions. Together, we can create a future where every Bulldog has the resources to succeed. When we invest in champions, we all win.
Welcome back to the Football Review. I'm Ty Floyd with head coach Sam Shade. Jackson State stretched the lead with some explosive plays in the third. What stood out to you about their ability to attack in the air and on the ground?
Well, first off, they had over 300 yards rushing and over 300 yards passing. So, we didn't do a great job of stopping them on defense. And I feel like they just kind of kept us guessing, kept us off balance. A little bit of pass on first down, then a couple draw plays on third down. There was one instance we had like a 3rd and 11, thought we were going to get off the field. Did a good job in coverage, but unfortunately we allowed the quarterback to scramble for a first down. So, that just kind of summed up what type of game it was for us. Just not being able to get off the field when we were supposed to get off the field.
Quad Brown left the game late with an injury. How is he doing? And what's your approach to keeping this offense ready if you need others to step in?
Well, on the bus ride back, Quad was right behind me, had his ankle in some ice. So, he's moved forward from that ball game, and he's trying to get himself ready for this weekend. And, obviously, we'll probably know a little bit more about his status tomorrow. But moving forward, we just got to put this one behind us and move forward.
How do you get your defense to regroup and just kind of fix some of the breakdowns that they had yesterday?
Well, it really boils down to, we've been talking about it, pretty much the whole season. It starts with us being able to stop the run on defense. And, we weren't close to stopping the run on defense at all. And then offensively, we threw the ball around for over 300 yards, but we only had 60 yards rushing, and you can't win like that. I mean, you just can't win that way. And those have been our issues this season, and we've got to find a way to fix those issues.
Even with a loss, you had guys like Frank Pierre, Davion Walker, who made some plays. So what stood out to you in terms of effort and execution from them late in the game?
Well, I don't think we ever just quit in the game. I thought offensively we did do some good things at times, but just not enough compared to what their offense was able to do. And defensively, we've just got to find a way to play better, not just against the run, but also against the pass. And in obvious situations, third down, we weren't very good on third down. Gave up a lot of third downs to this group, and you got to find a way to get off the field.
Speaking of third downs, what's the key to improving in those critical moments?
Well, it's got to be a team effort. Like for instance, we can't have great coverage and then not have a good rush or allow the quarterback to scramble for a first down. And, then vice versa, sometimes we might have a good rush and not have good coverage. So, we got to find a way to have everybody doing their job on each and every play in order to have success and not take turns breaking down the defense.
So looking ahead to homecoming, how do you balance the excitement and the festivities, but also the urgency to get this SWAC win?
Well, homecoming it's never, even when I was a player, it was never for us. And that's our message this week. Hey, homecoming's not for you. You'll have plenty of opportunities when you're done playing here to come back and celebrate homecoming. But this week is about getting the win in the SWAC, and also getting the win on homecoming. For all of our fans and alums that are coming back on the hill.
Mississippi Valley State is led by Terrell Buckley, and sometimes their record doesn't necessarily reflect how they play. They're a team that's kind of known to upset some people in this conference. What kind of challenge do they present?
Well, Mississippi Valley, they've got obviously a new head coach, Coach Terrell Buckley. He's been around. He's been at some Power Four conference teams as an assistant. He's a Mississippi guy. He's done a good job of going out and finding talent, particularly talent over in Mississippi. Also, he's got an offense coordinator that came from the Division II National Championship team. So very capable group over there. Very, very capable. They've had some really close games. They've been right there in a bunch of games. So, and also they didn't play this past weekend, so they actually got a jump on us as far as preparing for the game. So, we're going to have a lot of work to do to get ready for this one.
What's the emphasis in practice as you prepare for the game this weekend?
Well, I've said it before. It starts with us being able to stop the run on defense. I mean, it's got to start. It's got to start there because, we got to try to make this team one-dimensional, and then offensively, we got to be able to run the ball. I mean, the past 2 weeks we've thrown for over 300 yards, and we haven't rushed the ball the way we need to rush the ball, and we're not getting the results in the win column that we want. And I'm a big believer that you got to be able to run it, you got to be able to stop the run, and we hadn't done that.
After 2 weeks on the road, you're finally back at Louis Cruz Stadium. How important is it for you to protect home field in front of your fans this week for homecoming?
Well, it's very important. We've got 2 wins at home this year, and we want to keep that going. We want to keep that streak going as far as being able to protect our house, to win at home, and also it's even bigger with it being homecoming.
Thank you so much for your time, Coach Shade. This has been the weekly football review for Ty Floyd and Sam Shade. We will see you at homecoming. Make sure to stay connected with us on all of our social media platforms for your latest in Bulldog news and coverage. Have a good one. And as always, go Bulldogs.
Thanks for watching the Alabama A&M Football Review with head coach Sam Shade. Your support is important to us and the outstanding student athletes here on the Hill. We encourage you to support the entire athletic program and become a season ticket holder, or be a part of something much bigger and become a torchbearer. Visit AAMU.edu for more information. Until next time, stay connected and go Bulldog.
Dear Bulldogs, look at you. 150 years of get up and go. And are you done yet? No. See, back in 1875, all we had was our belief. No voice, no right to dream. But now, everyone wants us on their team. So let's power forward and give back. With you on board, our legacy is right on track. Love the future.
For 150 years, Alabama A&M has built a legacy of Bulldog excellence. Now, we're taking the next step, building a championship-caliber athletics program. To compete at the highest level, our athletes need world-class facilities, top-tier resources, and the tools to succeed on and off the field. That's why we're raising funds for a brand-new practice pavilion, an all-season space where our Bulldogs can train, sharpen their skills, and prepare for greatness year-round. Your support will also help us upgrade locker rooms, enhance training spaces, and ensure every Bulldog is equipped for victory. And through the AAMU Collective, we're expanding name, image, and likeness opportunities, helping our athletes benefit from their dedication while continuing to represent Alabama A&M with pride. Whether your passion is football, basketball, track, or beyond, your gift makes a direct and lasting impact. Together, we can build champions. Together, we can create a future where every Bulldog has the resources to succeed. When we invest in champions, we all win.
We are Alabama A&M University, a world-class institution where future leaders prepare to make their impact on the world. Here, education isn't just about learning, it's about leading, with nationally recognized programs in STEM, agriculture, business, and the arts. We are inspired by our rich heritage and bold future, carrying the spirit of the Hill with excellence. Alabama A&M University. Start here, go anywhere.